Hello, in this video we're gonna make a bird's house and I'm gonna use some of the most common Blender tools such as loop cut, proportional editing, and I'm also gonna add the Boolean modifier at the end. Okay, so starting out you're in object mode. I want to switch to edit mode and I do that with the tab key. Now I want to select the top face. I can go up here to the left upper corner and make this face select icon. Click on that, or I can also hit the number 3 and that's a shortcut. Now I select my face. Now I do Control R, the shortcut for a loop cut, and I hover over the shape. And by the way, you can make more cuts with the mouse wheel. You can roll it up to increase the number of cuts, but I only need one. So I do left click, and now you can slide it left and right. I want to keep it at the center, so I hit escape. Now I want to move this center edge up to make the shape of a roof. So in order to do that, first I need to go to proportional editing up here and select linear. So when I move it, it creates that triangular shape. Now after I select my edge, I hit G and move it up. I also hit Z to keep it aligned along the Z axis. Okay. Now here I want to move this edge out to give it the shape of a birdhouse. So again I do G and move it out until I get the shape that I want. And I need to do that on the right side as well. But for that I'm gonna use symmetry. So first I select everything with the key A, the shortcut. Then I go to mesh and down to symmetrize. I select it. Now it did symmetry along the x-axis. I need to change that to the y-axis. So I go down here in the left bottom corner and I need to change the direction. Instead of negative x to x, I need to do negative y to positive y. And now I got the shape of a birdhouse. Okay, as a last step, I need to create the door, a circular door here in the center. So for that, I'm gonna need a cylinder to make the shape. But first, I'm gonna switch to object mode, then G. Oh, I need to select my object, then G to move it out of the way along the x-axis. Now I need a cylinder. I do Shift A, then down to cylinder, S to scale it down, and then S again, and Z to make it a little bit longer. Okay, now I do R and Y, and I type in 90 to rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I do S, drag the cursor out. Okay, now I do G and X to move it to the position where the door is gonna be cut out. Okay. Now I need to add a Boolean modifier so it can cut that section out. But first I select my main object and then I go here to modifier properties on the right, add modifier, Boolean, and then I use this dropper to select my cylinder object. Then I go to the drop down here and make sure apply is selected. Now I can erase her. I select it, hit delete, and yeah, it made the cut out of the door, the circular door. Let me move it back to the center. So I hit G, and then X. Okay, and it looks like it's solid there. I'm gonna switch to edit mode, and you can see it's solid. And actually, I can get a better view in wire mesh. So I hit Z, and then I switch to wireframe view. And you can see there's no layout of the interior, means it's not hollow. I'm gonna do that for the next video. I'm gonna make this a two-part video. Thank you.